Hey, today's video is actually my rendition of somebody else's video. It's my rendition of Kalyn from Big Rich Texas's Gray Smokey Eye tutorial, which I'm going to link right there. So go check that out. And this one's just like kind of a little something that I did different. I did a little bit differently. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so first we need to put our eye primer on. I use Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I just put a little bit on my forefinger, just a bit, and then spread it out all over your eyelid. You want to cover your whole eyelid, get as much coverage as possible. And then I'm going to be using my brushes, my eye shader. It's just a little fluffy brush. And I'm just going to be using my Naked Eye Too Faced palette. I'm going to be using my top one that I unfortunately cut off. It's just a white color though. Just going to put that right under the brow, just lightly. Just for highlighting purposes. So then we're going to use your eye shader smaller brush. It's still a bit fluffy, okay. It's still a bit fluffy, but it's smaller. And I'm using Rimmel London Smoky Noir palette. It's Color Rush Quad Eyeshadow palette. I think I got it at Target or Walgreens. I'm going to be using the light gray color. And just apply that all over your lid. As you can see here, it's not covering it very well, so I started mixing the lighter gray with the other light gray in the palette, and it came out a little better. And then, yeah, just cover your lid with that. Then I'm using my smudger brush, but it's like a little round tip. And I'm going to be using the dark gray in the palette and then mix it with the black in the palette. And I'm just going to create a line coming from the corner of my eye up toward my eyebrow. This makeup obviously isn't the highest quality makeup, so it takes a few times to really get it to be noticeable. And then once you do that, you work it into the crease. Remember, if you've got shallow eyes, work it a little above the crease, don't work it so much into the crease, and same with the deep set eyes. Work it more above the crease, but you can work it into the crease a bit with deep set eyes. And with shallow eyes, don't go too far up or down with the color. Same on the other eye, just creating a line and working it into the crease, extending all the way down into the inner corner of your eye with that gray and black combo. Now I'm taking my MAC 224 blender brush and I'm just going to blend in the color just with little circular motions. I just need to add a little more in there. It wasn't quite dark enough. And then blend it in again. Now we're taking our fluffy brush again, our eyeshadow fluffy brush that we used, using the same white color, tapping off the excess, and putting it again under the brow very lightly. It's just a highlighting color. And then taking a 224 brush and blending that in. Then we're going to take the same palette and the eyeshadow brush with the smaller tip that got cut off and using the black and gray, mixing it again. And we're going to apply that under the eyelids, going from the outer corner in with that. So just like an extension of the line you created. And then using, again, my... I keep cutting things off, I'm sorry. Using the smudger brush to just smudge it out. Don't need to add anything, just smudging it. Let's blender a little bit. Eyeshadow brush again. And using the light grays that we used earlier on the lids. We're just reapplying that to the lid, because the colors seem to fade quickly with this palette. And then use our 224 blending brush, blend that in. Now it's time for eyeliner, so I use Master Precise by Maybelline, and I just go from the outer corner in. I did a bit of a thick line, you can do a thin line, whatever you want to do. And then I also did my waterline, which was tricky business with a felt tip eyeliner pen. Colossal Volume Express mascara that I use. I love it. It's the cat eye one. It's got the best brush, and I'm probably gonna have to buy a new one very, very soon. But I love it. Look at that. The bristles are so thin and it separates your eyelashes amazingly. I love it. It's always my go-to. And then line the bottom as well. Again on the other eye. I just love this mascara, especially because you can just buy it at Target. It's nothing fancy. Then I used my Color Workshop Extra Length mascara that I got in a kit from my dad for Christmas. So I actually don't know where he got it from. I haven't been able to find the exact ones on anywhere online, so. And then starting our face, you always start with the Professional by Benefit, and it covers up my acne scarring that I unfortunately have on my cheeks and my chin. And it minimizes the appearance of my pores because I have ginormous pores. And it's not fun. Just rub that on your face. It works miracles. It's totally worth it. I've bought it time and time again. Okay, now I'm using L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream in a light shade. And this is the one that transitions to your skin color when you apply it. I just put it on my hand, as always. And then I use my MAC 187 stippler brush, foundation brush. It's amazing, gives a great airbrush look. It's my favorite. I would buy it all over again if I had to. And don't forget to blend it into your neck. You don't want your face a different color from the rest of your body. Okay, and now it's time for powder. I use Bare Minerals 1C Fair, and it's the powder, because I always set my foundation with powder. I'm using my powder brush, and it's just a big fluffy brush. It's a really great powder. It's really light. I love both the liquid foundation and the powder because they're both very light. I always forget I'm wearing foundation whenever I have the two on, which is both good and bad. Okay, so finally it's time for lips, and I'm just using my little EOS, I don't know how it's pronounced, little egg there. It's the best, keeps my lips moisturized, I love it. And yep, just rub off all the excess. And then I'm using a MAC lip pencil in the color Cedar. Unfortunately, you can't see it. I skipped right over it a little bit. And it's just a light pink color. And then I'm going to line my lips with it. And then once I'm done lining, I'm going to fill it in. Because I don't have a lipstick color that matches it. I only have one that highlights it. There's my MAC, and that is in the color Cream. And then you blot with a tissue, and your lips are done. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this look, and I'll see you next time.